morning to my dear students, and welcome to our social science class. So we have completed our second chapter from history, and today I have shared you the PDF of the question answers, and also we'll be starting with a new chapter, that is from gathering to growing food, right? So these are the objective of the chapter, as you can see here. So in this chapter you'll come to know how they became farmers and gatherers, because in the previous chapter we came to know that they have started doing fishing, they have started growing vegetables, and they also started rearing animals rather than hunting and eating them, right? So in this chapter you'll come to know what are the processes and what happened to them that compelled them to become farmers and herders. We will know the concept of domestication. We will know the ways of storing food, where what are the vessels and what type of utensils were being used to store food. Then we'll come to know about the first farmers and herders. Then we'll also come to know how they plan to get their life settled. Then we'll know about their customs and practices, as all of us have different customs and practices. We'll come to know that what happened in that era and how they used to celebrate rituals and also do their practices. And at the end we'll come to know about the two places which we'll have a closer look about those places, like Mehergarh and Dauzali Hading, right? So let's begin our chapter today, and before that you will open your copy and you will write the chapter name, number, date, draw margins properly, and you will write the objective of the chapter. So let's start our class. Dear students, let's start with our first topic, that is varieties of food. Now when we visit different places, we may have to eat different food, right? When we go visit hilly areas, we get food like basically momos, thukpas, something like that, right? And when you go to Kerala, you'll get a lot of rice, fish. When you go to North India, you'll get Amritsari kulcha. Then we'll get sarson da saag, makke di roti, something like that, right? So there are varieties of food which are found in different places. So you must be thinking, from where do we get such kind of food, right? So in our previous chapter we learned about how the herders started growing the food, and how they also started indulging fishing as the habit, and how they actually reared animals, right? So we get most of our food from plants and animals, the plants that we grow and the animals that have been reared. Different plants grow in different conditions, like rice need more water than wheat and barley, right? So each and every plant have got different growing conditions, different requirement, right? Because they have got different they are different, their qualities are different, and their want and requirement are also different. Likewise, different animals survive in different environments, like sheep and goat can survive in dry hilly areas, unlike other cattle. So in the first topic we came to know about from where we get food, basically from plants and animals. And the plants, they are grown in different conditions. Some plants require more water, some plants require less water. And also about animals, some animals survive in different environment. Sheep and goat can survive in dry hilly areas. Maybe some animals cannot survive in dry and hilly areas, right? So there are various requirements both for plants and animals, right? So dear students, the next topic which we're going to study is the beginning of farming and herding. So in this topic we will study how the people or the ancient hunters or gatherers became farmers and herders, right? So let us see what are the main points or what are the main evidences that took place and what compelled them to become a farmer. So men, women and children observed certain things. Now let us know what they observed. They actually observed the places of edible plants, where plants were there, where fruits were there, where grasses, where cereals were growing, where rice were growing, where barleys were growing. They actually were busy in finding places. They were observing it, where all this edible plants were found. After that, they noticed that seeds broke off the stalk, right? And after that, the seed, it fell on the ground, and from that particular seed new plants sprouted from then. So this is the observation which was done by men, children and women. First of all, they found the places of edible plants. From there, they were noticing or observing that there were seeds which fell from the stalk. After that, the seed fell on the ground and new plants sprouted. And that is why when they found that the new plant was sprouting from a seed, they began looking after the plants, protecting them from birds and animals so that it could grow and the seed could ripen, right? And this is the way how they became farmers. Because of this observation which were happening between men, women and children, they noticed it, right? After they noticed, they found that new plants grew from the seed, and from then onwards they started protecting the plants from birds and animals so that they could grow and the seed could get ripened, right? And this is how they became farmers. So the next topic within that we will come to know how they became herders. We came to know that how they became farmers, and now we'll come to know how they became herders. Okay, so something happened how they became herders, right? So men, women and children attracted animals by leaving food for them near their shelters. So they could attract and tame animals. Tame means what? Control animals by leaving food from them, and animals used to come near their camps where they live, and they used to have food and live there, right? So first animal to be tamed was the ancestral dog. So the first animal which men, women and children could have tamed was known as dog. People later encouraged to come near the camps like the gentle animals like sheep, goat, pigs and cattle. As because these animals eat grasses, they are gentle animals, that is why people encouraged to come near the camps where they can rear them. And from that time onwards, they started rearing the animals which were gentle, right? Sheep is a gentle, goat is gentle, pigs are gentle and even cattle are gentle. People protected these animals from the attack by other animals, like they protected them from tiger, lion, then leopard, which could have eaten them, because these animals can be reared, they can be kept in homes, and they can be they can be fed with grasses. And these animals, they protected them from leopard, lion, tiger, which could have eaten them. So this is how they became herders, right? Rather than hunting animal, they started rearing animals. From there was production of more animals, and this is how the process of herding started. So today we came to know about two important things, that what are the varieties of food and from where we get food, and secondly we came to know how they started becoming farmers and herders. So students, we will wind up today's class here, and in our next class we will begin with the topic domestication, right? Thank you, have a nice day and God bless you.